Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of The Code of Conduct. I'm your host, Micah, and this is They Call Me Miguel, but I know him as Miguel.
What's going on? Glad to be here, man. We're gonna have a good time.
That's nice. We are.
Oh, nice little setup here, man. You doing the big time out here, man.
We try.
Okay.
We try.
Yeah. What we got, man? What we got?
We're going to talk about you for a little bit.
Me? Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know I'm open book, bro.
Yeah, they already know me from the last episode, at least a little bit, but you know.
Say no more, bro.
First guest, my boy Miguel.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Hey,
coming in.
Man, pleasure to be here, man. I always told him, I said, if you ever, really got serious, we was doing this thing, I'll show up and show out, man. I'm so blessed to be here. So
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
So where are you born and raised?
From Chicago, Illinois, man. Out west. Grew up there like my whole life up until like I graduated high school, and then I moved out here. You know what I'm saying? And been out here doing my thing and like kind of traveling around. Wow.
Cool. That's nice. And how long you been in Tennessee? When did you move from?
I moved from like Chicago like 18, so I was like, so that's probably like 2015. I probably moved 2015. Really dialing a dream, bro. You remember, I tell you the story all the time. I said, bro, I came out here, I'm saying I had $218, bro. Like, it seems so long ago, but
yeah,
I mean, I had to make that transition. I never even thought I was gonna end up in Tennessee, bro. I just thought that like, I had to go, you know what I'm saying, where I felt like that there was the best opportunity for me. At the time, it was this. So who would have thought I'd end up calling it home?
Music City.
Come on, no.
Music City.
There we go.
Music City. How would you describe yourself to somebody that doesn't know you? Try to be non-biased. I know that's hard to do, but try to be non-biased.
If I had to really describe myself to someone who didn't know me, I'd just say a unique individual.
Mm-hmm.
A unique individual that has a high drive.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who is maybe misunderstood.
I feel that.
And somebody who, but somebody who is a good person though. That's what I would say. I mean, there's you know, I don't want to be biased, but there's a lot I feel like I could say, but I would just say for someone who doesn't know me, he's a person that is high on character, real, authentic, and true.
Mm-hmm. She mentioned being misunderstood. What is something that people mostly misunderstand about you?
I think it's because who I am as an individual. I really believe.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe in everything I do. I believe in what I say. I believe in my actions. I believe in standing my ground on the things that I believe are important, right? So I believe I'm misunderstood on my passion sometimes. My passion sometimes comes across as sometimes excited, sometimes angry, but it's not that I'm angry. I care, you know?
Just passionate.
I'm passionate, I really care. You know, I think that people see one thing, but they don't know the real me or why it's always like that.
I feel that.
I think perspective is everything.
Totally agree. I kind of get that sometimes. They kind of take it as being arrogant.
Yeah.
But really, when you've been through so much adversity, it kind of will shape you into who you know you are. You know what I'm saying? Versus as you're going along, growing through life, portraying to be something that you know that you're not, just to fit in.
You know, I learned one time, one of the deepest quotes I ever heard was, people judge you on your actions without knowing the choices that you had, you know?
I feel that. Ooh. Oof. I like that.
I just feel like when we talk about being just misunderstood, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe that everybody's supposed to understand you.
I feel that.
But at the same time, I just believe that when you're so unique, when you're so yourself and real, and I think majority of the world is phony.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people try to, when they don't understand it, they try to outcast it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though it might not even be bad. It's just that they don't understand or they don't know what it is. You know? That's what I say though.
I feel that.
It's good to stand out, but it just comes at a cost, bro. You know? The cost of people maybe judging you on things they don't understand, comprehend, or know. It happens though.
I feel that. So throughout this journey of life that we all take, because we all have our own journey, our own path, our own trials and tribulations, things like that. What has, for lack of a better word, struggle look like for you?
Like in the term struggle, like what is like?
Like, okay, as human beings, we all go through some type of struggle.
Yeah.
Some type of adversity.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
To get to who you are today.
Yeah. But you know, like the real talk. But we look, see, we gotta talk. We gotta keep it real though, because you know.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Look. And I said it. I was about to speak on it though. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the story because you know what I'm saying. Mike's a real one. You know. But I'm gonna tell the story because I feel like people need to hear this.
Yeah.
I never forget it. Me and Mike started working together, man. I had just got this job, bro. I needed a job. I had just moved to my new apartment. I had just got put on, you know what I'm saying, at this little warehouse, bro. It was like -40. I ended up getting laid off. I had to find a job selling cars. At the time, though, when I first met him, we didn't even really know each other. We knew each other through mutual friends. The first time he ever pulled up on me, you know what I mean? My man's, you know what I'm saying, I was sleeping in my car. You remember that?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Look, and I was embarrassed. I was slick mad at my boy because he wouldn't even supposed to put me out there like that. But this goes back to not everybody's supposed to understand you. Not everybody understand what you understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, when you pulled up on me, you know what I'm saying, remember I had to, look, I was confident.
I was bundled up.
I was bundled up. I had the cover on. This is real life though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about adversity, struggle and stuff, I know it from the bottom. I feel like it's not something that you want to just like love or live in, but it's just the reality, you know what I'm saying? And so my struggle is just when I first moved, bro, I got it like a GTA. It's like a GTA character, bro. Like when you pop out of jail and you got the white shirt and pants, you got no dollars. Yeah. When I came out here, bro, I had $218, a red bag and a plastic bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to figure it out, bro. I took this little green bus to go to school, try to get into school. Mm-hmm. And before, it took me like 2 weeks to even get in school. In those 2 weeks, bro, I was sleeping at the homeless shelter, bro. I look up the homeless shelter, and then I got put on at Wendy's, bro, making $7, bro. $7 an hour. But I was gonna get, but like when I mean I was gonna get it by any means, bro. I was never the type to not try to work or not try to make it happen, or you know what I'm saying, even though when I felt like I was worth more.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I had to start somewhere. I knew I had to work for it. Hard work beats talent, and talent fails to work hard. You know? And I look at those moments, like the low moments, like when we first met, bro, you pulled up on me. But I'm the same type guy. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know, because I'm always smiling, bro. Always having a great time because I know that it can get better, bro. I was never mad at my situation because I knew I was working out of it, because I was trying to make a way. You know what I mean? We were standing in that box, bro. It was -40 in that joint.
Yeah.
It's -40, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we walk around, you know what I'm saying, packing lettuce for like $13. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, look, at the end of the day, listen to me, though. You know what I mean? We was working towards something, though.
Yeah.
When I first started, bro, when I first came out here, bro, and the homeless shelter was booked, bro, it's me and this dude, this one kid I met, he was like the same age as me, we were like 18, 19. We sleeping at the local, we sleeping at the playgrounds, bro. I'm sleeping in slides. I'm telling you what it is. But we used to have each other's back. I get up, I used to tell him every day, I said, bro, we can get up. You can come to Wendy's with me. I get you put on at Wendy's, bro. He like, bro, I'm not finna make no $7. He was one of those. You know what I mean? But
too proud.
Little did I realize, you know what I'm saying, he was shooting up though. He was on the fentanyl. You know what I mean? But we used to look out for each other. We ain't had nobody. You know what I mean? So I remember one day, you know what I'm saying, I was supposed to go to work, and we always, you know what I'm saying, I'll see you later, gang. I'm finna go this week. He finna go buy this move, go get his little money, get a little hustle on. He's finna get his little hustle on so he can get his money. But I'm finna go work at Wendy's, flip burgers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Different hustle, you know what I'm saying? Different, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. We trying to do something, though.
That's part of the game.
I remember one time I woke up, I'm about to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, cut, I'm finna slide. Bro, cold. Needle still in his arm. I'm like 19. I'm like 19, bro. Yeah, I mean? And you just, I learned early, bro. You want something out this life, you gotta make something happen. You gotta make something shake, bro. You gotta be different, bro. You can't be average, bro. If I said this on my last episode, my own podcast, I said, bro, we're the one thing that we can't get back is time, but yet we wasted it all the time.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? I started at the bottom. I could still be at the bottom. Tomorrow I can go back to the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm desperately always trying to use my time. That's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Why we doing it? You know what I mean? Even when we're tired, bro. Yeah, I mean, and I don't mean to go on a rant. I just want people to know, like when we talk about struggle, right?
Yeah.
It's important to know and that humility is real. You know what I'm saying? Have a little humility, being honest about the situation. If we were still in the cards, then you know what I'm saying, maybe we need to have a conversation. But you know, it's the fact that you know what I'm saying we not in the car no more. It's the fact that we understood that you know what I'm saying that we could always grow. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it takes struggle to understand that though. If you never struggle, you'll never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what it's like to lose until you lose.
That's facts.
You know?
And that's one of the big things I advocate on this platform is that, like you said, man, in many words, it's like you can't be too proud to voice your struggles, because we all struggle.
Yeah.
Some emotionally, some with habits, some financial, some all kinds of different struggles. We all struggle in some shape, form, or fashion. Just because your struggle is different from my struggle doesn't mean it don't feel the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And another thing I'd like to add is that my pops used to tell me all the time coming up as a young jit that everybody in the game don't make it, and everybody who plays the game ain't supposed to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
But you know, to that point though, everybody play games supposed to win, and that's the thing that I feel like we need to speak on is that like there's 7 billion people in this world. Not everybody's gonna be a star. You know, everybody's habits are different, and this is why it's so important, right? For people to know what it's like to really lose, though.
Yeah.
Because if you never got hit with any adversity, right? How would you know when it's time to really make those moves and get to the top? Or if you do take a loss and you're already winning, how to bounce back?
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you're gonna crash and burn.
It's like, I know what it's like to eat ramen noodles for a year straight. So let's say I make it, I blow up, I fall off. I can go back to eating noodles and pinch my dollars.
But you know, it's so we have a great time. We have these conversations. I need to put into perspective for the people. It's just like I say this because you know me, but I'm gonna tell them it's like I don't have a crazy appetite, but you know this.
Yeah.
Me. I don't have a guy. If y'all don't know nothing about me, I'm just. It's hard for me to want to eat a lot of food. It's just what it is. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. We talk about habits and growing up and sacrifice and struggle. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm at 28, bro. I'm still like that because I remember, bro, at 18, bro, having to decide: do you want to starve or you gonna eat out that trash can, P? You understand? You understand? I had the people. It's the psyche that flipped me when I'm looking at the agenda and I'm asking myself to dehumanize myself. I'm asking myself to do something that I know is egregious. I'm asking myself but do you want to live or you heard me say this before many times. Do you want to live or die?
Yeah.
You heard me say that. I used to repeat this shit all the time. Do you want to live or die? And it's like I used to make them choices. And so for even now, it's like it's not that I don't be hungry. It's just like shit change you. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about people, they judge you and they don't know you and they just judge you off what they see. You know what I'm saying? They don't, they judge you off the action, but they're not the choices that you had. They don't know the choice that I had, you know what I'm saying? But they first to tell you, I'm saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, woo out the bin, woo out to this. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You know what I mean? But I say all this and I want people to understand it don't gotta be that egregious. It don't gotta be that bad, but at the same time, like you said, everybody's struggle is different. It's just this is my struggle. No, this is what happened to me. You know what I mean? I'm not bogus enough to not say it because I'm okay with me.
I feel
You know what I'm saying? I'm real to the game. I believe in being real, authentic, and true. I was true to the game.
Yeah.
I was true to this shit. Like I refuse to die, bruh. You hear me?
Yeah, I feel that.
I refuse to lose. You know what I mean? And even today when we lose, I might lose yesterday, I might lose the day before that. I refuse to give up. I'm always gonna keep going. And it just happened to work out that way and we're still going up. You know what I mean? But the day I quit, bro, the day it's all over with, bro. And that's just not gonna be me, bro.
I feel that. I can relate with that a lot. So let me ask you this. Do you think it's important for people to matter after everything we said?
The world couldn't function if people didn't have roles. Of course, it's important for people to feel like they're important or needed. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say this as well, though. I think that it's very important, though, for people to love themselves, though. Because I really believe that the love that you would want to receive from somebody else, you'll never get because you can only love yourself that way. I believe that people have the ability to impact millions of other people through spreading love and stuff like that. So I think that it's important to make people feel like they matter, because I know that if you spread that, it makes people feel cared about, and they actually show that you live a longer life when you feel cared about. But at the same token, I think that's earned though as well though.
I feel that.
How many times have I told you, this real talk, how many times have I ever told you, I said, bro, people die every day and they'll be forgotten about all the time. I used to tell you this all the time.
Yeah.
People die every day.
We drive past them on a daily basis. If you think about it.
All the time, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And they lived and did what? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying no disrespect. It's just like, you die. Somebody's gonna die today. Somebody did die today, and they're gonna be forgotten about in 3 days. Mm-hmm. A rapper dies, they're gonna go crazy for 2 weeks, and the next song's out, they forgot everything that happened to them. I'm trying to tell you, this is how it goes.
So with that being said, how do you as an individual go about making those around you feel like they matter? Respectfully earned, of course.
That's a good question. I think for me, I think I'm big on showing that it's real. Like, if I tell somebody I'm gonna be there, I'm always gonna be there. Show them because when people show me love, I never forget stuff like that, because you know what I'm saying, I went through, so I hold on to those moments. Same. So when the people that I care about, showing up is like, for me, is like one of the biggest things for me. I'll show up. If you need me to be there, I'm gonna be there. If it's picking up the phone, I'm gonna pick up the phone. If it's pulling up, I'm gonna pull up. If it's showing up, showing love, my little brother, you know what I'm saying, I show up to every game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Anytime I pull it up, you know what I mean? But it's I remember I had a homeboy in college, and we was cool, but we weren't even that crazy. I seen on Snapchat, he said, I'm stuck at the airport, I don't got no ride, I'm low on cash, because you know what I'm saying, he spent probably all his cash on the trip. Yeah. Can anybody give me a lift? Bro, straight picked up, bro. It's okay. I've been there, bro. Yeah. I understand, bro. You know what I mean? I just being real. You know what I mean? Yeah. That to me, that's how I show it. Is that even people will see me, even when I'm at my lowest, but I'll still be there. Mm-hmm. 3 days out the hospital, you know what I'm saying, my man's came into town. I'm out the hospital, I'm there. That's just how, you know what I'm saying? So people know, like, he's gonna, regardless of what's going on with him, he's gonna be there for me. And it's crazy, because even when it's not that way towards me, I'm always gonna be that way towards him. You know what I mean?
I feel that. That's very respectable. So, another question, I guess. Let's say, what is the best piece of advice you think you've given to somebody but struggle to follow yourself?
Chase the dream.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Come on, like, that's deep.
That's hella deep. That's hella deep, because it's like, even with what I'm doing with my little thing right here, it's like, you chase it, but you have those days that it's like, man, is it gonna work? And you kind of dive back a little bit, and you're like, you know what, I'll bump that, dive back into it. It's always gonna be that little voice in the back of your mind that says, you're wasting your time. Yeah. You can't do it. Yeah. You know what you was back then. Yeah. You're still that guy, whatever the case may be. Yeah. But that's deep right there. Chasing the dream is deep.
For those, you know what I'm saying, it's just like y'all, like, it's you feel me? Like, it's on me. Like, it's everywhere. Yeah. I really, like, when I say chasing the dream, it's one of the hardest things because I literally tell people, chase the dream, because the dream's not going to chase you. But I really believe that, and it's true. I think that in my life, I've been chasing to live my entire life. I've been chasing the dream my entire life. But I'm only human. My whole message is to encourage the world. But what do you do on those nights when nobody's encouraging you? Yeah, I mean, what do you do? And there's times, bro, like, People sit there and DM me all the time talking about, oh, I just appreciate you. Because, you know, I'm always sharing motivation. Yeah. But what do you do when nobody's motivating you on those days where it's tough? And that's where it's like to answer your question, that's where it's probably the realest where it's tough. Because there's days I want to say, this shit.
Yeah.
But I remember Rob slipped, bro, he knows this. Bro, I was slipping in the car, bro, they robbed me, bro. You remember that, bro?
I remember that.
They robbed, bro, I'm at the height of my YouTube career, bro. I'm sleeping in the car. I'm homeless, cuz. I can't be more down.
Yeah.
And I'm getting millions of views and I'm sleeping in a car, cuz. And I get robbed, cuz. They take my camera, my laptop, everything I had, bro, and I fought, bro. And I really, you know what I'm saying, I did what I could, but it's like, it can get tough. And I remember I was cool off social media. I thought it was over with. I remember I went home. One of my oldest friends told me, he's like, bro, you need to get on TikTok, bro. Nah, I'm like, cool, bro. I'm cool, bro. This is for the young kids. That's for the young people.
Yeah.
Pop back on one more time and look, and we still here, bro. And it's like, I just know, bro. Like when you really believe, when it's really in your heart.
Yeah.
I'd rather die trying than die knowing that I didn't give them all. That's just what I'm gonna leave it with.
I feel that. That's deep. I'm letting that soak in right now. That's deep right there. That's deep. Okay, so who was the biggest influence or made the biggest impact on your life, and what did they teach you?
I want to give a big shout out Kobe Bryant.
I didn't know you was gonna say that. I'm not laughing. I'm not
laughing.
Nah,
that's real.
I know he's a Kobe fan.
Yeah. That's where it's, cause look, that's where it begins. It evolves into Batman, but they're really one and the same. But I say Kobe Bryant in real life because when I was younger, I just never forget it. Nobody told me to hoop. Nobody told me to do anything. I just remember turning on TV one day on ABC. I remember he had dropped like 40. I didn't even know nothing about basketball for real. And I just remember, he was always on some, even if you don't want to go with me, I'm going to go by myself. I respected that. I respected the work, like the work. It wasn't pure talent. He worked harder, wanted it more. He wasn't smiling when everybody was playing around.
Yeah.
And if you know me, I swear to, even when I record, I'm not playing around at all. Like, and people think, like, they see the videos and they say, oh, this bro, he's living a hell of a lifestyle. But they have no idea when I'm out there, I'm really working.
Yeah.
Like, it's like people think if my team, y'all know. My team, y'all know. I be on it. And so it's just, I'd say my biggest influence was probably Kobe Bryant because the mentality that he had. That's what helped me when I was in all them struggles, believing that if he working, I could be working, bro. There's somebody out there working harder than you, and why can't that be me?
I feel that.
When it comes to Bruce Wayne, you know, I got this, you know what I'm saying? I got Batman on the leg, you feel me? Look, don't worry. I got Kobe on the other leg. Come on now. But I picked, you know, Batman because, you know, I'm a hero, bro.
Yeah.
Straight. I'm a hero, bro. It's not because I coined myself. It's because they know what I did, bro.
I feel it.
At every platform, at every angle, bro. Whether it was Twitter, whether it was Instagram, whether it was YouTube, whether it was TikTok, bro, I can do it, bro. Whether at any dream, at any point, bro, y'all watch me. Look, I went from being a rec hooper, bro, to hooping in college, bro. There's at every stop, bro. Anything that I want to achieve, I can achieve, bro. Batman was one of those people, bro. He always finds a way, bro. And I always found a way. You know what I'm saying? He always, I'm saying, hey, whenever they need him, they put out the bets on him. I felt like whenever somebody need me, I was always there. Even in the shadows.
I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to represent the city, and I'm gonna be the one to do it.
Cool. Last question before we dive into your content.
Yeah.
Okay, so what keeps you confident on a rough day?
Confident in terms of like just life, or just like what keeps me all right when we out?
Just keep it on the life.
What keeps me confident when I'm having a bad day is because it's gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I can't be the one to fold, bro. I gotta, if I have a bad day, what message is I sending people? If I believe in hard work, I know the days are gonna be rough. I've had worse days, so how could I be angry? I don't expect y'all to save me, but I know I can save y'all.
Yeah.
And so who would I be, you know what I'm saying, if I falter? You know what I mean? What do I do? How do I keep it confident? Because I believe that I was born for this. I was ready for this. I've seen it, done it. There's things that I've done I can never get back. You know what I mean? So what's this?
It's heavy. I can relate to that wholeheartedly. My pops told me probably when I was about 16-ish. Yeah. He said some people have shoes to fill, but their feet won't fit just yet. So you got to prepare yourself to fit in those shoes when those shoes come off the last person's feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I took that as, because my pops is one of those low-key but very top-tier kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One phone call, he can make anything happen.
Yeah.
You name it, he can make it happen. So when he told me that, it's like, all right, I'm that guy that's gonna have to fill them shoes.
Yeah.
So to relate to what you said, if I fold today, who's gonna fill that spot? Because everybody in the family knows that if it hits the fan, and if all else fails, my pops knows the way. He knows who to call. He knows when to do it, where to do it, and how to get it done. Because I've never seen my pops fold in front of my face.
Yeah.
Because we're all human. Of course he has, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I remember those words. He said some people got to fill shoes that they can't fit in yet. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's real. I think that I just always had the mentality I've always made it happen. Because otherwise I wouldn't be here. You understand? Like, I've actually had to make life decisions. And every life decision I made, it got me here. You know what I mean? And so it's just like when I feel like I'm having one of those days where it's like things not going, it got to. It don't got no choice because I'm not gonna be the one to give up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though like I'm saying I can handle the pressure. I've been in the fire.
You ain't got no choice.
Come on now.
When it's just you know what I'm saying?
Come on
just got that mentality to push forward and push through it.
No, perseverance.
I feel that for sure. Let's dive into your content career.
Yeah.
When was the all moment that said, all right, I'm finna start recording and making content?
Bro, I swear to God, bro. Nobody's gonna remember this, but Vine, bro. I'm like 12. I'm like 14, cuz. I'm like 14, bro. And I started making. Look, I didn't know how I could. It started off on Vine. I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, Vine was gonna be the way. The biggest creators that you guys watch today, I promise you. I remember I used to talk to them like they're regular people. You got the Ace McBroom dude. He used Austin McBroom, his name. I think his name was Austin McBroom. He used to hoop. He used to be in college hooping. Back when he was hooping and doing Vine, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to be a basketball player. Cause remember Kobe Bryant. I'm getting ready to graduate, so I'm like, I'm working on my game. I used to make these little trash hoop videos, and they actually started going up.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, it was random though, bro. I wasn't even like you know the mixtapes that I put on my like it'd be like stuff like that, but way worse, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had no talent. You know what I'm saying? I call them doo-doo mixtapes. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I was putting them joints out, and they was getting the repost thing on Vine back in the day. And I met a lot of connections like DC Fly. We used to chop it up on Vine. You know what I mean? And he was getting off like these, like where people got their biggest starts. That's where I got my start. And then after that, I went to YouTube when I first got to college. But it was because, look, they call me Miguel comes from when I got to college. Nobody knew who I was. They just thought I was a kid from Chicago, the kid with blue eyes. So they'd be like, bro, they was like, I was hooping one day versus the team on an open run, just an open run.
Yeah.
And I got into it with this kid, and we were going back and forth talking, yapping, right? And he was like, bro, you can't hoop. You supposed to be on the stage singing somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You look like Miguel, bro, the singer. Right? Fast forward, I'm not thinking nothing of it. We going back and forth. I'm saying stuff to bro, go out to bam. Man, he knew the cheer team.
Yeah.
The cheer team, when the girls came over and was like, you know, trying to introduce herself. And she was like, I heard your name is Miguel, so you want to introduce yourself? I said, what, shorty? Yeah. I said, you said my name. What, shorty? She said, they said your name is Miguel? And I said, nah, shorty, like, not my name. Like, she's like, and look, so then I ended up almost fighting, bro. But what happened is I created when I was thinking about creating YouTube, because I seen it with Wave, I was like, I didn't know what to call my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I said, what should I call? I said, man, they call me Miguel.
That's catchy too.
They call me Miguel. So then I started doing pranks, DIYs, vlogs, food videos, reactions. And bro, I had over like 250 videos on you. I was going crazy. Yeah. Bro, first video to ever blow was this, do you remember those videos, if you dance, you're out, it's like a compilation of music videos?
I don't know.
Okay, it's a compilation. Because I
was outside, baby.
It was a compilation. My first video ever popped was like a compilation of music videos we were supposed to react to, me and my brother Cabby. And when we react to the music videos, the first person to dance or like say the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, you're out. But you know what I'm saying, and people were just turning up to the music, so we started doing those. I ended up doing a series of like 15 videos. They probably gave me like 1 million views off all those videos combined. That was my first real blow up. And then after that, I did another video that hit 1 million, and that's what put me on. And then I started getting like real like looks from like, man, real looks from like guys that are like big now, like AMP's people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like with Duke Dennis and all them. Duke Dennis coming on one of my videos back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and we got then look. So fast forward, I meet you, right? I get robbed at the height, remember, because I was at the height of my career right there. Yeah. I'm at the height of my career. I'm homeless, y'all, so I get robbed, and that's kind of how I stopped YouTube, because I lost my MacBook. Remember, they stole my Macbook, they stole the camera, all the shit, and I was like, man, I'm a real. Because you understand, people don't understand. I'm in the streets, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm living a real life. Like, I'm not selling dope, but I'm out here, really in the streets,
just
surviving, bro. I'm getting this shit out the mud. Like, they want me to worry about posting a video, bro. I'm fighting for my life out here. You hear me? Yeah. I'm fighting to eat, I'm fighting to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck about the money. And that's the thing, though. I never cared about the money. I was doing it for the love. I was doing it because I knew that this is the way. Mm-hmm. People can hear the message, the real message. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, if you believe in yourself, the whole point of all of the social media was, to this day, but to get to a point where I can have an audience to just tell them, you see all the work that I put in to get here, and I just want you to sum it up to, hey, he worked so hard to turn himself to make this happen, then I can make it happen. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a kid that watches one of my videos, and they're gonna go through that little paper trail, and they're gonna be like, bro, we're doing this shit so long, bro. It's about time it happened for him. Damn, man, maybe if I work hard, I can do this. That's the point of it all. That was the point of it all. When I was doing YouTube, bro, that was the point of it all. You know what I'm saying? When I did TikTok, that was the point of it all. When I did my podcast, to this day, it's the point of it all. That's why when I do my interviews, it's so real. I don't got no problem with and I'm talking about positivity and the realness, because I want people to understand we all human. When I was doing YouTube, you know what I'm saying, I was doing the trends. This is back in 2015, 2016, 2017. I'm doing trends, bro. I'm trying to get on, bro. I'm doing anything for them. Like, and it's like, bro, and don't get me wrong. I got on and everything worked out, because once again, that's why I'm saying I'm a real hero, because I'm not gonna lose, bro. I'm gonna make it happen.
I feel that.
When I got on TikTok, bro, I didn't know how to do this. I literally was like, bro, I'm gonna do TikTok. Chat, look, anybody watching this, I swear to God, I did 10 TikToks a day. Without even knowing, I didn't know how to, bro, I felt like I was like a 45-year-old man trying to do TikToks. I was on like 23.
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro, I get on TikTok, bro, it's lit, bro. Did 10 a day, got put on in like 2 months.
Yeah. People have been telling me that I should get a TikTok. I've had 47 of them. I just don't get the point, but I guess it's part of this avenue.
But it's all the same, bro. It's just about getting... What I realized through all of it is just... Don't be true to yourself in the game, because that's going to last longer than you being anything else.
I believe in being real and authentic.
Come on,
forever.
The videos I did on YouTube they're still cool. It's still popping.
Yeah.
The videos I did on TikTok are still cool, still popping, especially the ones I do now. But if I can change anything, all I would say is that I just continue. I would have spread the real message. I thought that if I got on first, then I'd tell the message. You understand?
Yeah.
I thought that if I got him here, if I got everybody here, then I could tell them the truth. You feel me?
I hear it.
I should have been telling the truth from the very beginning.
So how would you explain your style of podcasting / streaming?
So for me, like, I have a podcast where we actually just talk about different things that are going on in life, stuff that's more relatable to the everyday person. Topics, not even just dating. I'm talking about like real life situations. I tell like when my car died in the middle of traffic and I had to get that joint towed. Like, so they're asking me like, what did you do? How did you handle that? Like, these are real life events. So I just want people to know the real. I want to be true to the game. I want people to know that like this is every day. This happens to everyday people. You know what I mean? And how do you feel? And then people can relate to that. But also on my, like, I do, interviews. But my interview style is more so, I ask people what's one thing they wanted to do with their life, or what's one thing you want to tell the world. You can tell the world anything. And so people say with their life, whatever's on their mind. Now it gives people the opportunity to say either something really positive or something that really engagement or something that they've been wanting to get off their chest for a long time. But I give people the opportunity, to be themselves. I'm not really trying to look for a crazy reaction, more so I just want to get to know the individual and allow them to say what they need to say. Like, I always want the opportunity to say what I need to say.
I feel that. We're welcome to do that here, brother.
Speak
your mind. Say what you need to say, man.
We having a good time, bro. We having a good time.
Get it off your chest,
bro. Come on now. They look at it light up in here, man.
Oh man. Okay. So with all that being said, what image or message are you trying to leave or make?
I got you. My mantra, bro. What my life mantra. On the road to dream chasing. Not everybody gonna see a vision. Not everybody gonna see a dream. Sometimes you gotta get off on that exit and drop some people off because it wasn't meant to go where you're going. Always remain true. Always love you. Always remember why you're doing it. And continue to do it until you find the destination that you're looking for. That's the mantra. I'm not asking people to be me. I'm asking people to be better than me, but I'm also asking people to find their purpose and chase it. You only get one life to live. That's it. That's it. You can play it safe. Do your little 25 years, go retire, finally try to enjoy life a little bit. Or you can chase it now, and enjoy it forever.
Amen to that. All praise the Most High. What is your favorite and most proud moment in your streaming / podcasting career?
I would say the change that I made when I stopped trying to be like, who I am as an individual is unique. But when I stopped trying to fit my content into the narrative or to the trending topic, and I just started doing shit that I wanted to do, that's when I felt like I really made the change. I'm gonna tell you, it's so funny because I lost about 35% of my entire audience community just off the strength of me just going from stop doing the trending stuff, start doing what I wanted to do. But now you know what I'm saying, people are starting to really understand it. And so I'm so proud of myself for staying true. I'm so proud of myself. Like I told you, I got older and I realized, bro, I should have been doing this since the very beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
What was the most embarrassing point in your, I don't want to say embarrassing, that's a little, something you wasn't so proud of in your streaming / podcasting career?
Facts. I've been, just drop-offs. I remember I felt like I abandoned my YouTube at the peak of his career.
At the moment you got robbed.
When I got robbed.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. I'm not even trying to do no exaggeration. Like, I remember I called bro. And I said, bro, so what's up, bro? You know what I mean?
Damn, I remember that too.
You know what I mean? I called bro, and I'm linking it. I was fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? We out the band, but, I'll say giving up on my YouTube. I don't want to say I gave up on my YouTube. I don't want to say that. That was a moment where I said, bro, like I let life, you know what I'm saying, hit me real quick. You feel me?
As it will.
You know what I mean? That's real. That's me being human, y'all. I let life hit me like when I should have hit back in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I came back, obviously, but I came back on a different platform when I felt like I was doing it, bro. I had over 200 videos out there already. I already had an audience, and it's you can't live in the past what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would say that. I would say also once again though, I remember when I was helping people out when I was at the peak of my career. I was never shy to put people on. And I remember I was trying too hard to help people when I shouldn't have just been doing me. I don't have but that's who I am though.
I feel it.
I done been broke and still gave the last I had. You know what I mean? We know that, you know what I'm saying? You know that, and you like that too though.
Yeah.
So it's like, I felt like at my peak, bro, I was spreading myself out too thin when I should have been focused on my content, bro. Helping other people like kind of grow the channel. And then you ask the question, are they even still doing social media to this day? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you ask yourself to this day, like, are they even still doing social media after everything we did? Like, I had a video do like 5 million on somebody else's page. I helped bloom. You know what I'm saying? As soon as it started going up, they turned their back. You know what I mean? It's funny because I feel like Adrian Broner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like jumping back into the scene, but the difference is I never stop believing. I always believe. That's why it's starting to hit people now. Because it's like they looking at me, they're like, damn, Cub really doing this.
Yeah.
This is not a facade. This is not no gimmick. Like, and what's crazy? It's really hitting though. It's supposed to been. It's been doing. You just not paying attention to it. You know what I mean? So that's what I say.
All right, before we move on, throughout your podcasting, right?
Yeah.
Outside of all the generic baseline questions an interviewer could ask you, what is something you wish an interviewer would ask you? Or just in a general sense. Like a question that an interviewer could ask.
That they haven't asked.
That they haven't asked. That they should ask.
That's
pretty broad.
But it's pretty broad, but I say, that they haven't asked me is what happens after I finally get the message out.
Okay, let me see if I can help. What is I'm gonna ask it anyways. What is your reason for doing what you do? As far as, your platform.
Just getting a different perspective. I believe that my perspective on life is different, so I just be trying to show it through my lens. I think the biggest thing is I always feeling misunderstood, so I try to get people to understand by what they see. See, does that make sense? You can't, sometimes it's hard for me to explain how I feel from my lens because they won't see it from how I seen it. So then when I'm putting out content, I can actually physically put it out how I seen it. That makes sense? Also, I think that if I ever reach that finish line, when let's say I get a TED Talk and I'm talking to 10,000 people, or through my social media, I can reach 20 million people.
Yeah. I'm following.
I just feel like, will it ever end? I don't know if it'll ever end, but I know that I'd feel fulfilled though. But I've also been like, the thing about me is though, I've actually seen that. I remember I went out when I really had it though.
Yeah.
And I got up and I was up crazy.
Yeah.
And if I was the most empty in my heart in my entire life. When I had everything, when I had all the monetary you can ever have.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, me?
Yeah.
Like, me? I can do whatever I want. Whatever I want. Truly. And I was most empty. That's why I know that what the purpose means more. The ability to see people take your message and say, man, I really became something because you were saying, I remember that video you were saying you posted 3 years ago, and I finally went back to go look at that joint. You know what I mean? I said, bro, I gotta get serious, and I got serious. That's why if you see me if you follow me on socials, I don't even care about going to the gym. I'm on day 67 right now.
Yeah.
But I told them, like I said, you heard on like day 20, I told them on my social, I was like, I literally posted and I said, if this is the bare basic, I can show y'all how to really do this, what it's like to chase the dream, this is what I'm gonna do it at bare minimum. If you can't understand chasing the dream from me posting my content consistently. You can't see me chasing the dream by going to school. You can't see me chasing the dream or understand chasing the dream from me going from being a rec hooper to being a hooping in college. If you can't understand that, right? You can't get anything from that.
Yeah.
I'm physically showing you what it's like to transform your entire life in front of your face. If you can't understand that, I don't know what else I can really say to you. I'm physically using my own body to show you how to chase the dream.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can't get no realer than that, bro. I don't even care. People think I don't even care about really, I don't even care about lifting weights for real. It's the idea that, bro, I'm gonna do in 90, I'm gonna go 90 days, bro. I'm gonna get myself clean in 90 days. I'm at 7%. I'm up 15 pounds. Yeah, I mean, the goal is 140. I went from 116 to 130. So we got 10 pounds to go though, and I got 30 more days. So, but once again though, like, there's a guy out there that might be like 285, wants to get down to 220. You can do it, bro.
Yeah.
There's a shorty out there that just wants to get a little tighter. You can do that, love.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, like, you gotta be serious.
I gotta be serious. Word.
Mikey, you know, I got 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I got 2 legit jobs. And I'm posting content. But I gotta find time to go to the gym. And be consistent because I know that people are watching.
Yeah. The gym will wear you out. The gym life will wear you out, but
yeah, but you gotta make it happen.
You gotta make it happen.
That's why there's only a few heroes out here, Mike.
And not everybody in the game makes it.
Yeah,
because you gotta fight, man, every step of the way. Real quick, I just want to get into a little bit, just to dive a little deeper and a little personal.
Yeah.
When and where in life do you feel your truest self?
When and where? I felt where? In my car. I told this to my homeboy the other day, like, anybody who really knows me, I've been fucked up. Like, I guess it's because my living situation over the years.
Yeah.
But I feel people know that I'll sit in my car for hours. People know. Like, I get off work at like 5. I'll sit in that junk till like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable there because that's what I know. There's years I used to sleep in that junk. I just know. So it's like my safe space. I used to feel like when I got my last apartment junk, even though I've been had apartments, y'all. I've been had apartments. But I'm saying though, when I got my last apartment, right, and I had no roommate, just me, got the little pimp pad. I don't even like, it's cool. Sometimes I used to feel like it was too much space. You know? If you know me, you know. Like,
I feel it. I feel it.
So, and then you said where? You said when and where? When?
It's in general, but go ahead.
Yeah, but when when do I like? Where I'm at my. I say. I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. Probably. When? Probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Late night. Just late night. I just say late night.
Yeah.
Like, it could be from but after 12.
Yeah.
If you know me, you know I'm the type to sit outside till like 4 in the morning, just sit out there and look at the stars, you know what I'm saying, and really just be on meditation or listen to some type of like.
Yeah, taking it in.
I really take it in. I feel so at peace with being outside. It's crazy.
I hear that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like the curb. Oh man, you know what I'm telling you? Man, man, bro, but real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
What is the biggest piece of advice that you heard in your life that took you the longest to learn?
I was working. I remember this guy. He don't even think I remember this shit. I remember he used to work at this. You know, when we used to work these warehouse jobs, working at this one warehouse.
Yeah.
And I remember I was working part-time. They were trying to get me to go full-time. They said, I'm going to throw you $1,000, you go full-time. And I'm like, oh, I ain't never made it. You know what I'm saying? They're my first, I remember I was making $7.
I feel that.
Come on, y'all, we got to understand, y'all, it's steps. We used to be making $7. So when bro talking about he going to throw me $1,000 to go full-time at the little warehouse, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm with that, right? They fucking with me. They really care about me. So I kept telling, I told the OG, you know, the old head on the yard. I told him, I said, OG, they love me here. I swear to God, I'm pimping off. I'm walking off, bro. I'm going about my way. You know what I'm saying? Smiling. He pull up on me, you know, because he in the forklift. He pull up on me in the forklift, and he said, look, hey, youngin, let me talk to you real quick. He said, look, like I hadn't already peeled off. He pulled up on me. He said, hey, youngin, look, they don't love you. They like you because of what you can do. The moment you start producing, your ass is out of here. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to learn that. Or not even just about jobs, but people in general.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah.
You know what I mean? That people don't love you. That they like you for what you can do. They like you for, you know what I'm saying, while you're around. But, you know, and it's not to say that people aren't good in this world. So I don't want to say that, but I just say, you gotta keep your eyes open and, you know, and never go into it just willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying?
Who was it? I think it was a guy. It was either my mom or a guy my mom was dating, but the advice came from the same source.
Yeah.
Believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see.
Yeah.
Because everything you hear ain't true and everything you see ain't real.
It's deep.
Yeah. I love the little gems I hold on to, man. Anyways, 5 years ago, Miguel, to today. What's changed? What's different? What's new?
I feel like the biggest thing, and nobody's gonna understand this, but I feel like the biggest thing is, I feel like even though I work hard, I'm working extremely hard, I feel like I move a lot slower than what I used to. Mm-hmm. I take my time with things a little bit more, but I say that in the aspects of, or perspectives of, not physically, but I think mentally, I'm not moving it. I take my time to analyze things to make those right decisions. When I was younger, I was living off of survival.
Yeah.
Make a decision like that.
Yeah.
I used to go 0 to 100 just because I thought that, you know what I'm saying, I used to be in a situation, that's sometimes you just have a moment.
Yeah. You got to.
I got to. And I used to be, but that used to be me, who I was. Somebody said something the wrong way, I'm not giving them a chance, cuz. You know this.
I know this. I'm like, Gail, chill.
I'm not giving him a chance.
He's an innocent bystander, chill. He don't know no better, chill.
I give him a chance.
But I feel that.
But I just feel like I take my time with things now, and I understand it better than I understand it better than I ever understood it ever before. Mm-hmm. I'm locked in and I'm focused and things are going the way it's supposed to go. I've always been dedicated. Mm-hmm. but I'm focused. And that's what I would say. 5 years from now, a lot of life experience. I'm wiser, I'm older, smarter. Mm-hmm. Still good looking. Come on up. What you back? I still got my look. I'm just happy to have my hairline. Real spill. Woo. Come on now.
A lot of them people's is pushed back, boy.
Come on, bro.
Especially once you hit 30.
But I say this though. On a deep note, you know what I'm saying? We can really clip this. On a deep note, 5 years now, I'm just happy to be. I swear to God, when I say this, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Mm-hmm. Cabby ain't here no more, bro. Like Cabby, remember Cabby pulled up at our crib, bro. He pulled up at our crib a couple times. Yeah, you know what I mean,
I'd have to see his face, but I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. And this my brother. Shout out to my brother Cabby, man. R.P. Cabby. But just being here, bro. I see him. When you get older, you start to realize how many people ain't here that you used to know.
That's true.
Bro, I didn't think I'd live past 25. I put that on everything I love. But you heard me used to be talk about this.
I feel you.
Talk about this.
Been there. I didn't think I was gonna graduate high school, let alone make it to 25.
Bro, I didn't think I was gonna make 25. And it's like I'm gonna tell y'all something. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 25 so bad that when I got to 25, I didn't know what was after, bro.
Shit.
I thought that I felt like, swear to God, I felt like I didn't have no plan because I didn't think we were gonna go this far.
Sure.
Like it was just like a story unwritten type of
man.
thing. You know what I mean? I feel like, and I'm gonna tell you something deeper. Sometimes I feel guilty because I feel like I'm living on borrowed time.
That's deep right there, boy. That's deep right there, boy.
Cabby died at 27. Like, it don't even make, I don't know. It's hard to, I'm 19 when I watched bro, like, he was 19. He was like 18, 19.
Yeah.
I asked him plenty of times, just come work with me, bro. I didn't even know, like, I knew he was on, I didn't even know. The one day, like, oh yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Cabby, one day, you know what I'm saying? One day, it was everything was great. He was taking off with his music career. You know what I mean? One day, like, with the lifestyle I've lived, man, I'm happy, so happy that I'm still here, bro. So happy that I'm still going, bro, and I'm still chasing shit. If they just knew some of the shit, like.
That's another thing about this platform, man, is to open up the eyes of the people who are blind, who don't see what it takes or what we all go through in life. In some shape, form, or fashion, there's adversity.
No.
Nobody lives a golden spoon in the mouth life. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And if you do, then you're lost in the sauce. And if you lost it all today, you'd probably kill yourself.
No.
Just being honest. Just saying.
No.
Respectfully. But you know, it's like, I don't want to dive into that. We got to move on. Throughout your life, through all the adversity, throughout all that you've been through in life, what is the most meaningful compliment somebody could give you?
I see you. I see you. Somebody told me that, like, not just they see me, like, they understood, like, I've been watching you. I remember somebody came up to me and said, I've been watching you. And I said, I didn't say it in no weird way. I've been watching you grow, like, over the years. Mm-hmm. I didn't really say nothing now. I just felt like I had to come and tell you, like, I see you working. And you work harder than anybody I know. And it was so real to me because the person that said it to me was like, they're pretty established.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was like, he didn't have to say nothing, but you know what I'm saying? When he told me, it was like, he felt compelled to tell me, like, if nobody tells you grind or that you working hard, that you see you, bro. And it was like, we all would love a compliment. Nobody's gonna turn down a compliment, you know what I mean? I like to say that, you know what I'm saying, I don't need people to tell me or congratulate me for me to feel good, but it stood out to me because I felt like it's one thing to say, you know what I'm saying, oh, I like your content, nothing like, but if people tell me they see my work, it means more than anything because I felt like I put my life on the line for this shit. I feel like if I put up the stats, bro, I'd probably get like 4 hours of sleep with, you know what I'm saying, a day, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, I really grind for this shit. Like, it's not a gimmick to me. It's not a game. So when people tell me they see the work, it's like showing me a little bit of appreciation for all the hard work that I put in over the years.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, before we close out, man, I'm gonna let you have the floor for a second. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's been weighing on your heart, your mind, something you want the people to hear, they should hear, they need to hear, you want them to hear.
I just want people to know, like, and this is a thorough conversation. Obviously, me and Mike could go back so we can really recall stories, but, you know what I'm saying, but obviously we wanted to give more depth, you know what I'm saying, into conversation so y'all can understand where we're coming from. I do want people to understand this, though, like, anything you want to do in this life, you can do. But it can't just be words. You gotta be focused. You gotta be locked in. Always remember, hard work beats talent. When talent fails to work hard, if you believe in it, you can achieve it. You just gotta see it and you gotta do it. You gotta put actions behind everything you do. And even if nobody believes, they'll believe later. That's how it always goes. I'm saying the people that you think are gonna support you, not the people that are really gonna support you. Always remember that. And I appreciate everybody who watched. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a thorough conversation, bro. Make sure y'all always go. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Code of Conduct. You know what I mean? It's the realest host, the best host. You know what I mean? And we have plenty more episodes coming too. You know what I mean? We can upgrade and elevate, you know what I'm saying, as we continue growing this platform, man. I'm appreciative of him letting me come on here. I'm gonna be on here soon. Shout out to Trey. If you're watching this, big dog, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. Shout out to Trey behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your love, man. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at us when you're ready, man.
Yeah, man.
But other than that, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed to be here, and we're going up from here. But we just telling real stories, bro. And I'm gonna say this to y'all too, though. Mike, you can cut whenever you want to. Like, you can cut this.
It's
like,
all good.
But I want to say this too, though. Like, everything we talking about, we're not talking about this to say like we're anything. We want to be on. This is just general. This is real conversation with two old friends. You feel me? This is a great conversation with two old friends. Really, just get into detail. You know what I'm saying, about things that have happened over the years. And giving the world context, you know what I'm saying, to some of the storylines, how, you know what I'm saying, we think about things, we process our information.
Yeah. And shit that everybody goes through.
Come on now.
We're all people, we're all, within our own norm. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming, man.
Come on, man.
It's all love. Hey, we made it.
Come on, we still
here, baby. We're still alive, we're still walking, we're still kicking, man.
We on the pod, man. We on the pod where it's going down, man. He got the nice studio, man. Nice chairs, man. Hey, but thank y'all. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
I'll be back, though. And I'll see y'all on the next episode, man.
Yeah, until next time.
It's the Code of Conduct.
It's the Code of Conduct. Put God first and everything else will follow.
Come on now.
Peace.
Peace.